We have the untactical tag for a reason. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm some kind of fucking MVP pro god at this game or something. I absolutely am not. A smarter person may have assessed that situation before diving headfirst into a murder hobo incident. But I'm not a smarter person. In fact, I'm just generally not a smart person, period. If'n you don't mind, I'll take that. And I'll take that. And actually, let me just grab you. And I'm gonna see if I can take our mans up here on the roof. And just kind of put him out of the way.
Don't. Caution, sandstorm approaching.
Hey, buddy. Oh. Oh, mama.
Hands up.
I mean, I like a shield, but you know what I like more than a shield? A motherfucking PTRS. Also, this guy had a Schofield. Chad, what do you think? Revolver or Uzi? I'm personally a little more partial to a wheel gun myself, but what do you think, Chet? Schofield or Uzi? Overwhelmingly a revolver. Okay. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength here. Let's go ahead and get that reloaded. Let's go ahead and make sure all the other weapons are loaded up. Now, first thing I gotta do is grab our mans here. Hey, buddy. Oh, and he's got a hand grenade. Hell yeah. We can definitely put that to use. In fact, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna put this man's down. And then we're gonna do this. I'm gonna turn the light off. And actually, you know what? You know what? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Time for cowboy tootin'? Something like that, yeah.
Analysis complete.
You're a boaster. I need to just, like, move you somewhere out of the way. I'm gonna hope that nobody sees you here.
Hands up.
I'm gonna leave you there, and then I'm gonna get the fuck out of here while we still got the cover of the sandstorm. Chad has taste. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go quite that far. I don't want to give you jokers too much credit. But we know that there's a vehicle that's moving up and down this road. So until I have a feeling it probably goes to the central base camp. Speaking of, that's gonna be... Yeah, it's gonna be down the road quite a piece. Man, this is gonna be a hell of a walk. We're gonna have to go through multiple guard posts in order to get to the central base camp. This is gonna be a little bit of a pain in the ass, Chad. But that's okay. That's okay. Can I go this way? I can, and in fact, should. Alright, horse. Come to me. We're going on an adventure. Just woke up, what I miss? Did you turn? You missed me cocking up some free roam stealth, trying to get some equipment before we go into the central base camp to try and extract the AI pod. Alright. So I'm gonna see if I can use horse to get me a little bit closer here in the dark. Probably not. But I'm gonna try it. Again, I'm not going for the murder hobo here. I don't want to kill everybody if I can avoid it. Ideally, the objective is to neutralize, not kill. But at the same time, I'm also on a little bit of a time limit here because if I take too long to get to the base camp, it's gonna be fucking morning by the time I get there. You know what I could do? Tell you what I could do. I could do what I should be doing, which is just completely bypassing all this shit anyway. Instead of trying to go through the camps, I should just be going around them. That's the smart thing to do. As who made the sniper rifle definitely think size matters. I mean, to be fair, the PTRS, I think, has the long barrel that it has because it's originally designed as an anti-tank rifle. And as an anti-tank rifle, they're especially in the time that the PTRS was made, the only two ways that you could defeat tank armor in those days was either with velocity or mass, or a combination of both. And that's essentially what the PTRS does. It has a really big bullet, the 12.7mm, and then it also used a really long barrel because long barrel equals more pressure equals higher velocity. So flinging a larger chunk of lead at a higher speed to try to punch through tank armor. Oh, you're right, it's the 14.5, my bad. Remember, chat, if you ever want to get the right answer, just say the wrong thing on the internet. Everyone will come out to correct you. But yeah, it's the 14.5, my mistake. The 12.7 is the step down from that. But yeah, so again, essentially the idea behind the PTRS is take a really big bullet and put it through a long barrel so it has a lot of pressure, and then fling it really fast. And especially in like World War II, it wasn't... oh shit. It wasn't used to just punch straight through tank armor so much as it was used to damage the engine, damage the tracks, puncture fuel tanks if they were exterior, or alternately to punch through like driver hatches, through viewports, things like that. Because even if you can't, I really... There we go. We'll do this the hard way, chat. It's gonna take a while, but I'm gonna do it anyway. We are gonna ride all the way to the power plant, and then we're gonna ride all the way back. But even if you can't hit a driver or a gunner or a commander directly by destroying the viewports, you can still blind the tank. And a tank that can't see is a useless tank. So, like, that's the thing about tanks is, ultimately, anti-tank warfare focuses a lot more on disabling a tank than it does on outright destroying it. Like, if you play a lot of video games, especially like RTS games and stuff, you might get the incorrect assumption that the objective in anti-tank combat is to completely destroy the vehicle. That's absolutely not the case. Ideally, you want to just get a mobility kill, or any other kind of technical kill that takes the tank out of the fight, or otherwise prevents the crew from using the tank properly. So,
Updated.
yeah, Pretzel Bear. And especially if you play like Call to Arms, you're very familiar with like salvaging equipment. Like, for some people, mobility kills and other easy to repair damage is actually preferable so that you can take that tank and repurpose it. Yeah, exactly. Games taught me that if you hit a tank with a 9mm enough times, eventually it'll just zero out the HP and it'll explode. That is, in fact, how it works. At least it does in this game. I really hope these guys aren't gonna, like... You know what? I might be able to reset them. My hope is that I can, like, get them to reset his patrol route and get back in the truck. So that I don't have to sit here and wait for them to go over to a campfire, fucking have a smoke, have a chat, and then come back over here. But sadly, that does not appear to be the case. Now, for those of you that are wondering why I'm sitting here, and I know this probably seems very, very boring, but here's the thing. This truck is going to go all the way up this road. It's going to go into the central base camp. And it's, if I remember right, it goes all the way down here and then stops like somewhere along this road. It's either, no, I think it's this road. I think it stops like, where is it that he stops? Like they come across the bridge and then I think they take the left route and then they stop like right here next to these tents. Right? And we need to go right here. So if they bring the truck to right here and park it, then this is gonna put me within jogging distance of where I need to be. And it's gonna let me pass a whole lot of guards to do it. Now, we may still get in the shit because there's gonna be guards around where I'm gonna disembark from the truck. But it'll still be a lot faster and easier than trying, like, going all the way through here and down here and through all this shit and then sneaking into the base camp. So, like, if you're wondering why I'm willing to sit here and basically just wait in the back of a truck, that's why. Because it'll allow me to bypass a whole lot of resistance. Yeah, I guess that's true, Urs. I mean, in theory, if we're talking about, you know, your typical steel, your steel plates of most World War II era tank designs, if you could get a 9mm to hit straight on so that it doesn't deflect, if you could get a straight on hit and not deflect it, then theoretically you could, after thousands of rounds, put enough impact force on that point to actually punch through the armor. Again, in theory. I don't think anybody would actually try it, but in a theoretical scenario where you had infinite time and infinite ammunition, it would definitely, like, you could do that, for sure. Alright, so our boys are coming back, and then they're gonna get on the road again. And I thought this was a weapon, but I think it's just ammunition in the back here. Because it wasn't giving me the option to pick anything up, so I think it was just ammo. Because that's another thing that I have turned on with Infinite Heaven, is these trucks have a... It's either a 100% chance or it's like a 50% chance of actually having items in the bag. And again, the reason that I've done all that, the reason that I've put in, you know, trucks having loot and enemies dropping items 50% of the time is, one, to implement a risk-reward mechanic. And two, the other reason that I do it is because there's a lot of equipment that you can get via taking out guards and checking in trucks that you wouldn't be able to get without bringing it into the mission. Stuff like rocket launchers, sleeping gas grenades, stuff like that. So it's a way for me to take a slight risk in order to get equipment that I might be able to use. Alright, so now we're on the move. I don't think this truck is gonna stop before it gets where it's going. I don't think they make any additional stops. I think they're, like, they may slow down to go through the outposts, but I think it's basically, they're just gonna go straight there. Now again, what happens once we get there is another matter entirely. But I'm hoping against hope that I'll be able to make this work.
Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated.
What I might be able to do as well, depending on the situation, is I might be able to hop out of the truck right before they get to where they park, because where they park, I believe there's at least one other guard. So if I can hop out in between the patrols and quickly get to ground, I might be able to avoid this entirely. So we will see. We will see. What happens when we get there, PTRS go bang. I mean, that's probably gonna happen, yeah. I'm hanging on to the PTRS in case we do get into combat, because if they call in that gunship again, I'm hoping that the PTRS will be able to do some damage. It is extremely powerful, as it should be. Like, you would expect an anti-tank rifle to be powerful.
Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated.
Kolowski, I don't know if that's the case with the M2. I mean, the mod news is another one of those big bullet, high muzzle velocity. Like, the M2 and the 50 BMG in general are very powerful ammunition. There's a reason that we've been using the same gun and the same ammo for 100 years. Like, it's good enough. We haven't figured out a way to improve on it. Grey Wolf, mostly Infinite Heaven. I'm also running a couple of visual mods as well, like The Man Who Sold the World. I'm running... What else am I running? Oh, I'm also running Zeta, which is a new kind of framework. I don't have any mods loaded with it, but Zeta adds a lot of functionality to be able to turn mods on and off in real time within the game without having to close the game out. So it's not very heavily modded. And it's mostly Infinite Heaven so that I can change up the stats of the guards, change up the stats of myself, and the way that the game works. Alright, so we're gonna get up here, and then once they pass the Y intersection, I think that's when I'm gonna need to hop out. Okay. And we jump out now. All right. So far, so good. Apparently I cannot climb. I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to stealth with this fucking 10-foot length of pipe hanging off my back, but you know what? We're not gonna question it. We're not gonna question it. Alright, so I know where we need to go. The question is how difficult the game is gonna make it for me to do that. Again, I've got to crawl or move across well-lit areas, and that is not ideal. And this doesn't go anywhere, so that's not helpful. Okay, we got a guard there. That's okay. I'm gonna need you to get down. Now let me see. Is there anybody guarding the door? Okay, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. So as long as nobody gets uppity, I think we'll be alright. I mean, all tanks are vulnerable to the sides, but, all tanks are vulnerable in general. Like, that's the thing that I think, once again, video games has kind of skewed people's perception of tanks in general as these, like, bulletproof super weapons, and they're really not. Like, tanks are extremely vulnerable as long as, you know, you're 1 or 2 people. That's why modern armor tactics include an infantry complement to help back up the tanks. Yeah, exactly. Tanks are part of combined arms. Because World War II taught us how vulnerable tanks can be. Oh, did I go to the... I went to the wrong fucking thing, didn't I? They moved it to the middle pod. No wonder there's nobody fucking here. Well, shit. That's on me, Chet. That is on me. Like, I remember thinking to myself as I was coming in, I was like, man, there's like hardly anybody here. This is kind of weird. And then, yeah, well, it turns out this isn't the right place. Your fucking AI pod princess is in another castle. Alright, so there's a guy up here, maybe 2. And unfortunately, with this light, I can't really see where he is. Like, I know he's there. I just don't know where he is. Oh, fuck. We got 2 dudes walking up on us, Chad. This is getting worse by the second. I'm gonna hope that they're both going the same way, but it doesn't look like it. Butt cheeks. Okay, so this man's is moving. Now I can see the other guy. Alright, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. So I just need you to turn around and do it quickly before these other guys start patrolling back the other direction. Please, 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 please. Please, go the other way. Go. God damn it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. The second I go around the son of a bitch, then he's gonna turn around. Could set your fucking watch by it. Yeah, go check it out. Go check it out. It's definitely super dangerous, and you should definitely devote all of your attention to it. Don't forget it, don't forget it, don't forget it, don't make... Yep. You have to die. We're not in alert phase. We're about to be. As long as I can get inside, that's all that matters. I'm crawling up the stairs. I'm crawling up the stairs. There we go. There we go.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Yeah, they're not happy. That's okay, though. If it could do that the whole time, why the fuck did we have to come here?
AI pod launch confirmed. We'll pick it up.
And if I remember right,
Secrets are buried in it.
they're gonna come
I'll let you know if we
investigate
learn
now.
something. Got a report from the intel team. Remember how the man on fire was crushed by Sahelanthropus? Well, the Soviets recovered his body. Could he really be dead?
Oh, hell.
Boss, head for Yaha Ohu's supply outpost and secure the man on fire's body.
Are you
If
fucking
Skullface
serious
was
right now?
right, and a thirst for revenge can turn a man into a demon and keep the dead alive. And this man on fire who's been coming after us ever since.
Well, you also have to die. And then you're gonna freak out and turn this way, so you have to die as well. I'm here, goddammit. I'm gonna get that invoice. And I don't care how many people I have to kill. I say that, I'm gonna end up having to kill the whole base eventually. German tanks are not exactly vulnerable, but yeah. Remember Strangelove from Peace Swap? Yeah. I do. Strangelove was an interesting character. Not quite used to the full extent that they could have used her character, but interesting character all the same. Bonk. Alright. Now the invoice should be up here. Oh no, it's actually right over here. Nice. And thankfully, all of my gunfire has drawn the enemy away from here, which is perfect. It's perfect! Oh, right, we're in an alert phase, so I gotta wait. Also, remember Dr. Hot Coldman. Yeah, Hot Coldman, Die Hardman, Straight Crookedman, Slizzy Fingerman, Left Rightman, Up Downman. I'm just saying. Kojima was on fire with those names. I mean, let's not forget the greatest rivalry in Kojima history. See, you had White Coldman, or I'm sorry, White Blackman, and his arch rival, Black Whiteman. They were like oil and water, complete opposites. But the buddy cop comedy that ensued as a result of that contrast was one for the ages. For the record, if you've never played Police Knots, I highly recommend it. It's an old game, but it's a fascinating look at, like, 80s Japanese culture, but also, like, just the brain of Kojima in general. Look, Ficacito. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure, like somewhere in the back of his mind, rather than solid and liquid snake, I bet Kojima wanted to call it hard and flaccid snake. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's Kojima. And then, of course, that brings us into Metal Gear Solid 2, where the former president of the United States actually turns out to be a third clone of Big Boss that goes by the name Half-Mast Snake. Fucking genius. Yeah, exactly. Erst has got it. He's got it. Dayman, enemy of Nightman, champion of the sun. In the spirit of jolly cooperation as well. C-Vex, come on, man. We were just talking about hard and flaccid snake. Try to keep up with the conversation. Come on, man. Very good race day. Won a free Porsche Carrera GT on a wheel spin. Almost won a free CLK GTR race. Mercedes-Benz. My god, that's a lot of car stuff. But it sounds like you had a good day in Forza. So, good to hear. Good to hear. Glad you enjoyed a Panzer. And hopefully you will enjoy me sitting in a box while I wait for an alert phase to be over. Watch out for the state known as a roper. Look, not everybody in chat's gonna get that. I do, and shame on you. You're a dirty boy. A dirty, perverted boy. Shame on you. They're gonna drop out of alert phase any minute now. I just know it. Because the problem with being here is the only way to get where I need to be is to get... is to either do what I'm doing right now, which is... Oh, shit. I can't fast travel there anyway. Chat, I done goofed. I apologize. We gotta go back to the ACC anyway. And I apologize because I'm giving up all that equipment. I really shouldn't. But, like, I don't have the invoices anywhere nearby there, so... I would have had to take a long walk regardless.
Please select a landing.
Alright. We know Yakobu. I've done this one before. Just a little bit covered in blood, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. Can't organize worth a fuck. I mean, most people can't organize worth a fuck. But Tarkov is just like, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm pretty sure Nikita was just sitting around one day playing Tetris, and he was like, what if we did this, but with guns? And then they just built the entire idea of Tarkov around that, like that central caveat of doing Tetris, but with guns. You cannot convince me otherwise. Oh my god, this woman sounds like she's gonna die. Alright, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna come around the corner as I try to get up on this base, and there's gonna be some fucking dude walking up the street.
Enemy presence
Because that's the way this
detected.
always
The
works
map
when I
has
come
been
around here.
updated.
Okay, we're gonna get off the horse, and I'm gonna try to sneak my way in here. I know where the man on fire is. I just, like, we gotta get to him. Can I climb up here? Probably. Alright. Let's see. Let's have a look here. Okay, we got the sniper down the way, as always. That guy is gonna be the problem. The dude in the guard tower is gonna be the major issue with this. I need you to turn the other direction, my dude. I need you to not be looking in this direction. I don't think he's gonna turn the other way, Chad. Did we do it? We do it. Alright, so the man on fire is down there. You can see the body from here. The trick is gonna be getting to him in such a way that doesn't get us spotted. Down, boy. The problem is I can't
Enemy
climb
presence
over
detected.
these.
The map has been updated.
Shit. We gotta take our chances. Okay, that could have been worse. That could have been worse. Alright. Time to do dumb shit. Got work in 5 hours, need to get some sleep. Have a good rest of the stream. Well, good to see you, CVAX. Thank you for joining us. And of course, thank you for the insane generosity on the gift subs today. Have a good sleep. Hopefully you have sweet dreams. And I hope that the rest of the weekend treats you well. So thanks for being here, CVAX. Thanks for hanging out. And hopefully we'll catch you on the next one as well. All right, let's see what we can do here. This is our man's. He's gonna be coming. He's walking this way. Come through the door. There he is. That is not what I meant to do, but I'll go with it. Oh, a Saiga. Alright. I'm gonna need this door to close,
Enemy presence
if that would be
detected.
okay.
The map has been updated.
Put the body down. There we go.
Don't move.
Now he should be out of visual. I gotta... God, this is so fucking sketchy, Chad. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I do not like it. I do not like it. I do not like it. Son of a bitch. Well... There was a firefight. No, no, no. Stay on the wall, dipshit. What the fuck? Okay. Apparently I can't do the pop-out shot. If you're gonna die, just... Shit. Really? I just got schwacked by the fucking door. Oh, you dumbass. You're supposed to get on the wall. Okay, I'm gonna let the door close. And the reason I'm gonna let the door close is because I want that AK. Not today, Satan. Give me that. Also give me that. We're gonna fight it out, chat. We are gonna fight it out. Oh, you just killed your own mans. I mean, he was gonna die anyway, but... I was hoping to get a little more ammo off of his mans. Where are they at? I don't know where he is. Aha! Ow! I mean, they're kind of dumb. There's like 8 different ways to flank me from this, but like I keep expecting them to come from that door, but they don't. And then I turn around to show you the door and get shot in the back with a shotgun. Oh, Mr. Gunship. Mr. Gunship. Shit. Okay, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. Yeah, it's a lot like the war in Ukraine today. Here's one person with appropriated equipment that's basically taken on the entire Soviet war machine. Successfully. Oh, don't worry, buddy. You're gonna get yours. Aha! You gotta be shitting me.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
Again. Peeking those fucking angles. Those fucking Rainbow Six angles, man. Jesus. Well. Unfortunately, that's another lady dead.
Extraction arrived.
On the
Mother
plus
base.
side, at least we got to take this lady out in combat, whereas the other lady just died because of the whole quarantine thing. Which was really sad, because, like, I was looking forward to taking her out on a mission. And then she just died of the parasite. It's a goddamn tragedy, chat.
Please select a landing zone.
It is a goddamn tragedy. Yeah, at least she didn't die of the flu. She has no successor. I mean, look, I don't make the rules. Believe me, I am not happy about having to dismiss one of the only women on the combat
Staff
team.
dismissed.
I'm not happy about it either. But goddammit, the rules of the run
Please
say
select a
you
landing
die in the
zone.
game, you die in real life. That's how it is. So we have to do it. We gotta follow the rules. Otherwise, we're no better than the animals. Chat, we're no better than the animals. It's just like the thermostat. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. Urs. And Omega Forge rolling in the chat on a Saturday. Good to see you, Omega. Glad to have you. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday. Hopefully the weekend is treating you well. What have you been up to today? Since you're rolling in all by your lonesome, I'm gonna assume you weren't streaming today.
The map has been updated.
But how has the weekend been treating you otherwise? Alright, I'm gonna try a little bit of a different strategy this time, chat. So for those of you that are not familiar with, like, military tactics and strategy, we were suffering from what in the military they call silhouetting. Which means I was up high, and I had the night sky to my back, which made it very easy to see my silhouette. No stream, had a kitten dropped in my lap last night, so I've been taking care of and keeping an eye on her. Well, there you go. There are much worse ways for you to spend your time than taking care of a cat. Well, trying a different tactic was kind of contingent on the dude in question not having night vision goggles. And with me not having any equipment, that's gonna make this even more difficult. I mean, I might be able to get away with this. Oh, absolutely not. If you're gonna do your stupid fucking foot shuffle, need a better strategy. No, what I need is a strategy. Better is irrelevant. I just need a strategy. Alright, do that.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Pick up the gun, doofus. Alright.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
That's one. A single man's. Unfortunately, that man's was not the man's that was causing us the problem. I gotta think. Because we got the guy up high. As long as he's not looking this direction... As long as he's not looking this direction, I can attempt to get up high and come at him from the roof. See, this is the problem. You can see we got like 3, maybe 4 dudes down here
Complete. Analysis complete.
that are all
Analysis
patrolling
complete.
around the area, which, I mean, that's to be expected. But it doesn't change the fact that that's going to make this a whole lot harder than it would normally be.
Analysis complete.
So let's get some intel here.
Analysis complete.
Try and figure out how many guys we're dealing with and where exactly they are.
Analysis complete.
Got a guy over there
Analysis
too.
complete.
Shit. Well, they're not making it easy on us, that's for damn sure. Excuse you? Okay, so we kind of got fucked on that one. The game definitely fucked us on that one. I'll fight it out. How the... You know what? I would love it if you would do the thing that I want you to do instead of whatever the fuck you want. I'm trying to figure out what the hell they're doing. Like, they're over here killing each other with grenades and shit? Yeah! Continue to make this easy on me. Oh, that's not good. They didn't call him the gunship. Yeah, I wasn't trying to do the worm to get through the window. It just kind of worked out that way. Yeah, they're literally over here killing themselves. Well... Turns out, the gunship has arrived. Here's what we're gonna do, chat. We're gonna go rat mode. What's happening is Soviet tactics at their finest. Just gonna keep on moving. Gonna keep on moving. We're gonna cheese this, chat. I hope you're ready. Because by the time I get done with this cheese, you guys are never gonna shit again. Y'all are gonna be so backed up, you won't even remember what taking a shit feels like. And I see, yes, now hydration incoming. Okay, we're all reloaded. Oh my. I have no idea who saw me. But that's okay. I miss a good dump. I mean, if you have the kind of condition that prevents you from doing that, I can say, yeah, not having the ability to do that can sometimes be disappointing. They are just chucking grenades at everything. Like, they don't even care. Oh, that's right. I can't actually get up here. They have the doors down. Alright, so we gotta go to the other side. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Survived colon cancer, no sadness about it. Well, congratulations on surviving, on being a survivor, because not everybody gets to claim that, so congratulations on being one of the fortunate ones. Sorry to hear that, of course, but glad that you made it through. Alright. Now the rat's gonna pop up out of this hole. I'm gonna make him play whack-a-mole. I'm just trying to figure out who the hell saw me. You know what? Let me just go ahead and get down, because I feel like the helicopter's gonna go over here in just a second. Yep. Chopper. Tell you what. I can do something a little cheeky here. If I do this, I don't like the way that even when I'm laying on my back, the game will not let me point the gun up. But what I want to do is this and that. What we're gonna do, in addition to rat mode, we're gonna do some Splinter Cell shit. Slowly take out the lights. This will be a lot easier with a suppressor, of course. But we'll have to make do. I apologize in advance. This is probably not the world's greatest gameplay, but genetics are a bitch. But yeah, again, like, beating cancer, though, is a hell of a thing, right? Like, it is of the kind of thing that it is the Black Death of the modern era. It's the thing that, like, once you have it, that's it. It's basically a death sentence, unless you get lucky, so surviving cancer is no small thing. I like that they've just not really figured this out at all. Yeah, if I see my shadow, 8 more people are gonna die. Oh shit! I didn't realize there was a man sitting right next to me. I did not realize that man, like, there was a dude literally right next to me. Finally got my clusterfuck of a stash organized enough to get a backpack that I insured. I mean, listen, Wasteland Wanderer, I know the Tarkov mindset is to keep everything, but it might be time to sell some shit. I know you don't want to hear that. I know Tarkov players hate it when you say that shit. Like, no, the only thing I sell is keycards and vals. That's the only thing I ever sell. I keep everything. No, motherfucker. Just let go. Just let go. It's okay. sell some stuff. No, I'm not saying that you shouldn't keep the pack that you got. I'm saying if your stash is so full that you're having to do Tetris to fit in a backpack, just sell some shit, my dude. Just sell some shit. Not the backpack, but some of the stuff in your stash. I don't... Like, I know there's more guys, but I'm like, oh, there they are. There they all fucking are. Alright, here we go. Oh, hi, Mark. Alright, we're moving on. We're moving on. They brought in the helicopter. They're bringing in a helicopter, so we're moving on. I gotta get another angle anyway. No sell, only loot. Yeah, no, I know. Again, most Tarkov players live by that motto. No sell, only keep. Only keep. Apparently, all items in Tarkov spark joy. Because motherfuckers will keep a can of beans. Motherfuckers will keep a lip balm with one use before they sell that shit. You would think they'd have gotten wise to this by now. But you'd be wrong. God, I cannot see the fucking iron sight on this thing to save my life. What the hell? You guys are kind of dumb. Well, now I can't see over the bodies. Also, where did the gunship go? screwed by the hitbox. You can't honestly expect these guys to know that they have a rat problem. I mean, they saw me go in the hole, and they see me keep popping up out of other holes. I don't know how much more obvious I can make it. Oh, mama. I wasn't looking for a PKM, but I ain't gonna turn it down. Okay, apparently it's bulletproof, but only from this side. You know what? Let's not do that. Give me the petrol bomb, please. I wish there was a way up besides that ladder, but there's not. Yeah, we're gonna... Well, he's having a bad time. Have you considered running away like a coward? Negative. The objective is in this place. I mean, you're not wrong, Urs. It's not so much that I'm always looking for a PKM. It's that, like, if a PKM were in front of me, I think I would take it regardless. Like, if somebody was like, here's a PKM, do you want it? Well, yes, yes. No questions asked. Oh, I already have a PKM back home? I don't care, I'll take another one. Don't remember what the objective is. So the objective is to get to the man on fire, or his corpse, which is sitting in the middle of the helipad. The only problem is, well, I mean, you can see what the problem is. Down, stupid! Good lord! But the man on fire turned into the Metal Gear Ghost. No. No. I promise there's a totally... Okay. There's not a reasonable explanation about the man on fire. But there's an explanation for the man on fire that makes sense within the context of the Kojima-verse. It's still fucking ridiculous. But it makes sense within the setting, kind of. Okay. I mean, to be fair, they're absolutely using shotguns for what they should be used for. Friend aid in this case, neither. I keep saying shit's bonkers. Again, I didn't say it made sense. I said it made sense within the setting. Kojima always has something to say, and unfortunately, he sometimes lacks the directorial language to convey whatever message it is that he's trying to convey, so he does it in weird ways. Like, here's a dude who's on fire. Here's nanomachines, son. That kind of stuff, where, like, He's using it as an allegory for something. It's just, he's very, very clumsy about it. Oh. They aren't even waiting. Take that corner again, motherfucker. This man is being saved by the fucking rail. All the bullets are hitting the rail instead of him. Like, look, I know the whole point of an AKS is that it's not supposed to be a sniper rifle, but come on, man. They put some fucking magnets in those railings. Is it Kojima saying it, or is it the cocaine? I mean, you are clearly confused because you seem to think those two things are separable. They are not. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for him to peek that angle. Ow. How many more? Y'all can't have that many dudes left. Give me the C4. Give me the sleep grenade too. Fuck it. Might as well take an Uzi while I'm here. Here's the faster way to do that. Okay, that didn't quite work the way that I hoped. I have no idea why our mans was just like, you know what? I'm gonna noodle arm that shit. I think they're all dead. Because the CP's trying to contact somebody, but nobody's answering. Wait a minute. Oh, that looked like a guy way off in the distance there. Alright, well there we go, chat. I wasn't trying to murder hobo, but then I murder hoboed. You know how it is. Alright, here you go. Here's your man on fire cutscene. You can hear the helicopter in the background. I mean, it should be pretty obvious who the man on fire is, but you're about to find out if you hadn't figured it out already. That glorious golden chapper. So, for those of you that don't get it, for those of you that are familiar with the Metal Gear franchise but don't understand, the man on fire is Volgin from Metal Gear Solid 3. So, it's a very long story. That whole cutscene has layers. I could sit here and explain it, but okay, chat. Plug your ears if you don't want spoilers for the game. This is your last chance, but here's the deal.
I barely recognize you.
Well,
Colonel.
let's wait for the
Skullface used your thirst
wait for the
for
cutscene
revenge
first.
against Big Boss, did he?
Boss, I've updated the mission list. We've received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
So part of the lore in this game about the man on fire is that Psycho Mantis, the kid in the gas mask, essentially becomes a slave to whoever has the greatest thirst for revenge. Now, with that being said, Volgin, in spite of having been dead, has a thirst for revenge against Big Boss. That's why he was animated by Psycho Mantis, because he basically somehow called out to Psycho Mantis. Psycho Mantis animated his corpse, which just happened to be in Cyprus for some stupid fucking reason. And that's how the whole game started. Now, again, I'm paraphrasing a lot here, but the point of the cutscene that you just saw is, even though the character looks like Big Boss, you look a lot different in the game by default. I've changed it so that my character actually looks like Big Boss. But that moment to me is the moment where Volgin realizes that the man in front of him is not in fact Big Boss, and that if you're an imposter, that means Big Boss is probably dead, and he's been chasing a ghost. So I think that's the moment where he's just like, well, fuck it. there's no point to any of this and kind of just gives up. That's my interpretation, anyway. Because again, there's a lot of this, like, realization by people in the game, like, oh, you're not actually Big Boss. Like, you kind of look like him and you kind of sound like him. But then, like, again, on closer inspection, you realize he's not actually Big Boss.
No matter how many times we talk to him, he just won't listen. He sees everything in terms of victory or defeat and still won't accept that you beat him. We're gonna have to put him in his place. Again.
Oh,
If you
don't
mind, come back to Mother Base and go another round with him.
don't you tempt me with a good time.
Please select a landing zone.
Go beat the shit out of a snot-nosed kid? Don't mind if I do.